you guys doing today? This is Derek Howes with DHFTNS.com, and today we're going to be making a protein sweet potato pie. First off, you're going to need about a pound of sweet potatoes. Now for me, it's usually 2. If you get a bigger one, that's usually about a pound. However you want to cook it is up to you. Baking takes a little longer than microwaving, obviously. Now you're just going to want to chop these in pieces. Next up, we're going to throw the protein powder in. We're basically just going to combine all the ingredients together and then blend it up and throw it in the pan. As for what protein you use, that's completely up to you. Personally, I like vanilla with this recipe. As long as the protein tastes good, it's going to taste good in this recipe. You can try with chocolate. I haven't experimented with that yet. Next up, we're going to throw 2 eggs in. 2 large eggs. Now I like to put a little bit of vanilla extract in. Next up, some ground cinnamon. Just a little bit, not too much. Now we're going to go ahead and put the unsweetened applesauce in. The reason why we use unsweetened is there's a lot less sugar. I usually put about 61 grams in, or 1/4 a cup, which is about half the serving size. As you'll see in future videos, that unsweetened applesauce is great to cook with. Next up, we're going to put half a cup of unsweetened almond breeze in. It's vanilla. I chose vanilla because obviously everything else I'm putting in this recipe is vanilla. So if you use common sense, vanilla might not go so well with chocolate. You may want to get the original, or if there's a chocolate version of anything, almond milk. Now we're going to go ahead and put about a tablespoon of this Da Vinci vanilla sugar-free syrup. I'm sure there's other brands that make sugar-free syrup. Like I said, vanilla goes good with this recipe. Last but not least, we're going to put 3/4 cup of sweetener in. Now that all the ingredients are in the bowl, we're just going to go ahead and blend them all together. Now as you can see, I'm using a mixer. It's up to you if you want to use a mixer. If you don't have one, a hand blender, a hand mixer, whatever you call it, will work just as good. The blender, or mixer I should say, that I'm using was probably made before I was born, so it's not the best. Alright, now after a couple minutes, depending on how you mix it, it should be mixed up. You can see that it's pretty thick. Now what you're going to do is take some non-stick cooking spray, throw it. So it's just a 9-inch cake pan, pie pan, whatever you call it. So now you're just going to take your pie and put it in the oven on 350 for about an hour on the middle rack. Now it's been in there for about an hour, so we're going to go ahead and take it out now. It should be done. As you can see, it does look done. You know, if it's still liquidy or something, you're probably going to want to leave it in there a bit longer, but an hour should do it. Now that you've let it cool off, I usually like to cut it and top it with some fat-free whipped cream. And there you have it. I do want to say thank you for watching. If you liked the video, thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe because there will be many more videos to come. Thank you. Hey guys, one more thing I forgot to mention is if you guys tried this recipe and you use some unique flavor like apple oatmeal or cookies and cream and it comes out great, post it in the comment box below so I can try it. I would love to. Alright guys, stay healthy.